Hi everybody, how you doing? It's Renee here. Hi. This is my second pregnancy vlog. I am now 15 weeks pregnant with my little boo 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 in here. And it's also Valentine's weekend. As you can see, I have my very beautiful red red roses here that my honey got for me yesterday, and I'm just kind of calmly celebrating this week, just being really grateful for everything that's going on in my life right now, with just the baby, and that I have just the time and really the luxury to be able to take care of myself during this time, and really honor this time about having a baby. So yes, so I will share my flowers with you. If you didn't get any flowers, these flowers are for me and they're for you, and a happy Valentine's Day. Um, you may also notice that I'm completely stuffed up and I have a cold. So um, that's what's new this week. It probably kicked in maybe like Tuesday, but really, last Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and probably Monday. I probably pushed myself a little too hard. I had work stuff and all awesome stuff, working with kids that I work with, and all awesome stuff. However, one thing you gotta keep in mind when you're pregnant is that you just don't have the same level of capacity as you have pre-pregnancy, and so I did my thing. Your immune system is not as strong as it would normally be, and so this is what happened. I got a cold, and I've been just trying to take care of myself, really trying to eliminate any stress in my life, and I think that that's part of it too. You have everything is so just sensitive, and um, you know you have to really take care of yourself, and I've always been a proponent of self-care, just period, even pre-pregnancy. So it's even more important now to do that for yourself. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. This is a take care of Renee, take care of baby, love, love weekend. So I've had my breakfast. I've had lots of water this morning. I'm on homeopathic remedies because, for those of you who know me or may not know me, I really don't do a lot of Western medicine. I mean, things have to be really extreme or super emergency or anything like that for me to turn to Western medicine. So I have a really awesome homeopath, and he helps me choose the right homeopathic remedy for this. And so I feel like it's such a blessing to have that, because not only do I have a cold from my immune system, but I had stress, and I also had some emotional um, wounds, or some pieces that were coming up for me that needed to be addressed. And so, when you start to think about tuning into your body, it's not just, oh, I got a cold, or usually there's some sort of, right under the surface, some sort of thing that's causing you to have systemic stuff. And for me, there was just some emotional stuff that happened for me that I just come to a breaking point on, and needed to clear that out of my life. And so I did. And my homeopath gave me appropriate remedies for it. Staphysagria, which is really ones if you have a puncture wound, but emotionally sometimes you can get wounded and you need to have your heart healed. And so I took that yesterday, um, along with Nux vomica. And maybe some of you guys have never even heard these things, but once you start using homeopathic remedies, you won't even go back, at least in my opinion. I'm so sensitive to everything, and I have always been that way, even as a kid. So for me, like, homeopathics work so well. I take it, and if it's the right remedy, I feel it immediately. I feel like I get better, and I took that Staphysagria, and it really worked to just heal any emotional wounds that I had, any stress that I was carrying, or any things that I was carrying that didn't really belong to me and definitely don't need to be in my pregnancy. So, because, babies feel what you feel, you're the mama. So, I want this whole thing to be calm and pleasurable and as peaceful and fun and positive as it can be. So, just grateful for that. I'm still stuffed up, but the good thing is that I had a lot of stuff going on in my chest. And anytime you have things going on with your lungs or coughing, or, a lot of times that has stuff to do with maybe might be grief or self-pity or things like that. So it's good to tune in and check in with yourself and just ask yourself these questions. Am I feeling, am I sad about something? Am I grieving? Why do I have things in my chest? Am I in self-pity? And so you really want to try to climb out of that stuff, and that's I've been climbing, so what else? So now I'm happy to say it has moved out of my chest, and now it's just in my head, and so excuse me, of course, once I say that I cough, but it really does not feel the same, and so I can move on to really just treating the symptoms of the cold, because the emotional pieces have been worked through. So I'm saying all this to say, take stock in what's going on with you, and really take a look at your world. Like, who's around you, the people in your life. Are they supportive? Are they loving? Are they caring about you? Are you caring about yourself? Are you making time for your baby? Are you caring about your baby? Which I know you are. But all of that's really important, because it's not just what you put in your body, physically and eating and exercising. It's also how you're treating yourself emotionally. So just really pay attention to that. Other than that, I feel really good. I feel just want to get this cold out of here. I'm going to Mexico next week on a little Babymoon, which I never even heard of this term, and so obviously I got pregnant, and all my friends were like, "Oh, you're going on a Babymoon?" I'm like, "I guess so." I travel so much that I feel like maybe I'm always on a Babymoon without the baby before, but we're going to Mexico for a few days, so I'm just so ready for that. I'm ready to get out of San Francisco, get into some warm weather, get next to a beach, just relax, take walks on the beach. I'm ready to wear my bikini, you heard me? And and I'm just enjoying my little pregnant body. It's changing for sure. So let's see, 15 weeks. I just hired my midwife. So I'm meeting with her in a couple of weeks, and we're going to do all of my initial blood work and all that kind of stuff. And I'm having a natural childbirth. That's my plan. We'll see what the universe has in store, but that's what I believe is happening. So it goes with just who I am. I want it to be like the most natural, least interference, peaceful, calm birth I can have. And let me think, what else? Oh, dreams. Yeah, I've been having some dreams, and I'm sure last night, it was one of the, I've been really finally been able to get some sleep. Over the past few days, I've had this little sickness. But my sleep was definitely filled with dreams, My mama came to me last night, and that was really sweet. My mom, who is deceased, physical form deceased, she showed up to me in my dream last night, along with my grandmother. She was there. My dad was in the dream. My grandmother has also passed on, but it was almost like, felt like some sort of scavenger hunt of some sort, and I was being led to this room, like some room, secret room that I'd never heard of, that's like off the side of my house. And I get there, and the room is filled with all these vibrant, like blues and greens and yellows, like pastel, like really happy, vibrant paintings that are hung up on the walls surrounding where I am. And I find out, my dad and my grandmother tell me that these were my mom's paintings. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't know mom could paint, or she painted. She's like, oh yeah, and it's like, how come I never seen this room before, heard about this room, So anyway, that was, you know, part of my dream. And there was a beach in my dream, and there was also a pool in my dream. And I don't know, I was just surrounded by love, and really just to have my mom show up for me in my dream is just really sweet, because, you know, to go through this big first, and without her here physically, it feels good to know that I actually have her here with me in my spiritual, emotional world, in the realms in which we cannot see, except we can see. So, anywho, just wanted to share that with you. You know, also pay attention to your dreams. You might get all kinds of messages. The baby talks to you. You know, you can learn and teach things, and it's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. I really love being pregnant. Who knew? So yeah, 15 weeks and awesome. And I guess I'll show you my little baby bump. So also, I love robes. I always have. This might just be like whatever, but I'm just sharing comfy clothing. I bought my first pair of pregnancy jeans last week, and when I tell you they're awesome, because none of my little cute, I had all these little cute, tight, you know, jeans, and right now I only have two of my jeans that actually really fit, and they're the ones that are like super low rise. But I just bought some, and they come over the belly, and they're awesome, and they're comfortable, and they're stylish, and they're cute. I think I got some from Paige, and but I'm not really gonna buy a lot of pregnancy clothes, because I feel like most of my clothes will just leave me in. But the pants thing, anyway, I need to be comfortable, I'm realizing. And this was one of the first things I got. It's a cashmere robe. Okay, so self-care tip: get things that feel good. Get things that you love and you put on your skin because it's sensitive, that you just want to touch and feel. It's like, ooh, yeah, I got a cashmere robe. So anyway, I waited until it went on sale. I think I got it from Neiman's. So I think this was like a $500-600 robe. I don't know. And I got it for like $100. So you know, which may be expensive to some folks, but for what it is, I thought it was a good deal. And so I just want to encourage you to like really take good care of yourself. Get what you want. Get the things that feel good, that make you feel good. You know, maybe silk, or if you like really like soft, nice cotton things and whatever. So this is my little pregnancy robe, and I'm loving it. So anyway, okay, so as you can see, here's the body shot. My boobs are huge, and hey girls, well, they're huge for me. You know, I have regular size girls, but definitely they have grown. This was kind of one of the first symptoms, one of the first things I knew, pay attention to, and realize, okay, I'm pregnant. But they've definitely grown. And my poor little bras, I mean, this one is pretty much like, help me, I need some help, because it's a normal bra. So you can see, you know, this little side. And here's my little belly. There's my little 15-week. Hold on, let me get up a little bit more. Oh, also I got some cashmere sweats. Same thing, Neiman Marcus last call sale, and I'm telling you. So that's my little bullet. I've already eaten breakfast, so I might be a little bigger than I probably would be, but you do start showing. You know, this is it from the front. I like to rub it. And then just the other side view. Oops, sorry, roses. My little boo-boo. Little boo-boo. And keep it moving, you know. So I think that's it. I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Send me any notes. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm in really a good mood. I'm super happy I've decided to do this and give birth to a little being who wants to come into the world. So if you're pregnant, it's awesome. Congratulations. I hope you have a really beautiful pregnancy. If you're not, you know, you're just looking at these, I hope you're enjoying it. If you're a partner of someone pregnant, I just hope that you guys are having a sweet time together. You know, one thing my husband and I do, he, you know, one of his jobs, and this is his self, he created this job for himself, is that he is the one that puts all the oils on my body every day to, make sure or try to make sure to prevent stretch marks and keep me from being itchy and stuff like that. And it's actually a really sweet ritual because we get to spend that time. He gets to touch, the baby and the skin, and it's just really intimate and sweet. So that's it for 15 weeks. I hope you guys are doing well, and I love you very much. Also, one more thing. I performed my first show of 2014 last week at a place called the Aesthetic Union. It was a pre-Valentine's show. And it felt so sweet to sing with my little honey in there. It's our first show together. And so, again, you don't have to stop what you do. Women are so amazing. We have the ability to birth children and still do what we do. So it was a really sweet performance, and I sang all love songs. And so just do what makes you feel good. And you can be, the more you can be you, the more you can be your authentic self, this baby is just going to be awesome. Your baby's going to be awesome because that's what it's going to be learning. That's what you're going to be teaching it to, like, be its fabulous authentic self, whoever it is, because you're leading by example. So anyway, enough for this video. I love you very much. Happy Valentine's Day. Smell your roses. And I'll see you next time.